What is going on? Man, 2 weeks off I've had because I've been ill. Yeah, I've had a chest infection for pretty much 2 weeks now on my deathbed. I can still barely breathe now. And the standards of this football club have gone to shit. 2 weeks. There's no coincidence, mate. As soon as I'm not consistent, the football clubs fell off, man. What is happening? Big up, people. Anyway, I know it's been a while. Like I said, I've been sick as a dog, man, for time now. Breast infection. Not quite, mate. Not quite. Chest infection. Man, I've been coughing my guts up for like 2 weeks now. Barely sleeping. I don't know what's going on. I fell off hard. The football clubs fell off hard. The fan bases fell off hard. What are we going to do, man? What are we going to do? Now, listen. Last time I was on here, I was with LB doing ranking the players' season so far. Everything was really positive. Yeah, we'd just come off the back of a win against Liverpool, which we never usually do. And since then, since the illness, since Pep can no longer watch the streams, we've hit rock bottom. Now listen, I know we're coming off the back of a win. Big up Gilly, man. I know we're coming off the back of a win. But that performance the other day, man, that Leeds performance was horrific. And I'm not even taking into account the Leverkusen loss midweek. We'll get onto that. The Newcastle loss last week. Look at the damage we've done in 10 days. In 10 days, we've lost all momentum that would build up. Can you blame the manager? Probably yes. Blame the players? For sure. Listen, I thought Haaland was fucking dreadful at weekend. I thought he was dreadful. Listen, I tweeted out a few minutes into the first, 20, 25 minutes into the first half. I was like, Haaland's not on it today at all. And I was watching him intently as well, yeah, because I triple captained the guy on FPL. So I was watching him like a hawk. The guy didn't want to be there, man. He was not interested one bit in that Leeds game the other day. He was walking around. Attitude wasn't the best. And do you know what? I can't fucking moan too much because of his goal record this year. But I can because he did not want to be on that pitch at the weekend. I don't care what anyone says. The body language was horrific, man. Big up my guy. Big up Luke, bro. Feels like a loss. This is what I mean, man. Same. Dalton, maybe that's why I'm being overly harsh, yeah. Because I thought his effort on against Leeds at the weekend was horrific. Let's go back to Newcastle, right? Let's go back to Newcastle because I've not had a chance to speak about any of these games yet. Yeah? First show back. Yeah, I've put it off for too long now. I can finally talk and breathe for extensive periods of time and go 10, 15 minutes without coughing. Let's go back to that Newcastle game. Very similar to the Aston Villa result. Yeah? When City are outmatched physically and athletically in midfield, we crumble. Straight up facts. We cannot handle a bit of physicality. We cannot handle people bullying us. And when it happens, like in the Villa game, against your Onanas, your McGinns, like in the Newcastle game, against your Joe Lintons, your Bruno G's, yeah? As soon as they put it on our toes, we don't want to know. And we go into a shell like a little scared animal, yeah? These players are nice footballers that we've got at the club, but there's no dogs in there, man. There's no fight. There's no bite. I think so, Gilly. I think it's the way forward, man. because there's too many times recently that we've been getting bullied in that midfield. As soon as we come up against half-decent opposition, yeah, who don't even have good footballers, let's be real, yeah. Joe Linton did not play good football in that Newcastle game, did he? He was there to rough us up. He was there to get under our skin. And it fucking worked a treat. We were flapping all over the place. Chances wasted, left, right and centre. The big man's not been firing as much as he has been. Big chances missed in all of the games, really. That he'd usually be burying. Maybe it's just a little bit of a rough patch that he's going through at the moment. Hopefully he can get over the hump of it. But you're not going to do it with the attitude that you had at the weekend. But I really do think we have to pack that midfield out with physicality against your Newcastles and your Aston Villas, because we're just going to get bullied off the park every time, man. You can't go to away grounds like that and expect to just nicey pass the ball around. Ooh, we'll play them off the park today. It ain't going to happen. It is not going to happen. You're going to get absolutely demolished. And that's what happened both times. But, yeah, I can accept the Newcastle game. I was fucking fuming at the time because, let's be real, they've been shit all year. Yeah? And then they obviously turn up at St. James's Park against us every single time. Passion Merchant FC with Passion Merchant fans. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Pathetic. We move on a couple of days later. Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. A beautiful opportunity for 3 points in the Champions League to take the pressure off of getting top 8. Oh, what a great time for this game to fall under. What a great time for us to play Bayer Leverkusen at home. Straight off the back of a tough away loss against Newcastle. I know what we'll do. Perfect opportunity here to make a statement and get us back on the horse and get the momentum rolling again. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make 10 changes. What a fucking decision that was, eh? Do you know those players that we talk about taking their opportunity with both hands when they get it? Like Savio and like Oscar Bob. Yeah? Once again, you failed. Miserably. You failed miserably. So you've lost that fucking shirt now. And I don't want to see you in it again for the rest of the season. Shocking performance against Bayer Leverkusen midweek. Absolutely embarrassing. Those 10 players that come in, that should be your kick up the arse to go and make a statement and say, I want to start for Manchester City Football Club. Give me the shirt. And what did you do? You all absolutely flopped it. Scared little boys. You're not built for this shit. You ain't built to have that dog in you, man. Fucking Savio and Oscar Bob, mate. Listen, I've tried sticking with Savio for so long, man. Saying he's got room to improve and all this business. I've probably been more harsh on Bob because I really don't rate him. People have got on my back for that. Yeah, saying that Oscar Bob's this, Oscar Bob's the future, Oscar Bob's the best thing since sliced bread. I've had arguments with LB on air about it. Yeah, he's crap. He's got all the ability in the world to be good. He's not got the attitude to match it. Yeah, you don't want to put the work in. You don't want to put the dirty work in. He's negative, goes back constantly, gets bullied off the ball physically. It's done. End of. Silencio. Out the team. Don't want to see it again. Bring me a big dog in January. Yeah? Because if Doku gets injured, if Foden gets injured, do you think I want to go for the rest of this season watching Savio and Bob on our wings? Come off it. Come off it, man. It's not happening. I'm not fucking putting myself through that. Spend too much money following this football club to have to watch that shit for the rest of the year. Yeah, they're not good enough. They are nowhere near good enough. It's not even close. It's not even close. I'll get on to Tijani as well, man, because listen, I've come back today. I've been forced back today. Yeah, I've been forced to make a video finally to talk on this, to start calling people out. Reinders, you're on Fraud Watch as well, bro. I'm telling you now, one game against the worst team in the league who have got 2 points, one good game against them, ain't going to cut it, my bro. You need to sort your shit out bad. Running around the pitch like you've got a sack of spuds in your pants. With sticking your ass out like that, bare slow. Don't want to tackle. Don't want to do the dirty work. Listen, if you're not willing to do the dirty work, step out, please. Too many people in this squad that don't want to do the dirty work. Too many people in this squad that just aren't good enough. We're at a point now where we've got a bare 11, yeah, and I don't trust many people outside of that bare 11. It can be a positive, I guess, because the team kind of picks itself at the moment. But outside of that 11 and maybe like a Ryan Cherky, I think we're fucking terrible. Genuinely. Nathan Ake coming into the team at his age now against Leverkusen and getting just physically bullied, losing headers like that in the box to concede. It's just weak-ass shit. Why are we keeping hold of these old guys, man? We've got like Vita Hayes dropping a man of the match performance against Real Madrid the other day. Are we for real? And I'm still watching Nathan Ake on one leg run around the pitch, man. Listen, I'm going to give Tijani Reinders time, mate, because obviously it's his first year. There's a bit of a curse in there about football players in the first year under Pep Guardiola. They take a little bit of time to adapt. So I'll allow it. Yeah? I'll allow him and anyone who's brand new this season a little bit of time to settle in. But if you don't start fucking doing something soon, mate, then just fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Because how are you supposed to settle into a football team if you ain't on the pitch? And if you're playing like that, I don't want to see you on the pitch. Yeah, and Pep won't want to see you on the pitch either. So how are you supposed to play someone into form this far into the season? Yeah? Tijani Reinders was supposed to come into the football club and be a guaranteed starter. Yeah, and he's already lost his place, already holding bench. Already can't even drop a good performance against Leeds United. It's a big worry. He's not providing goals and assists. He brings nothing defensively. So at what point do you start asking questions? Because it's December now, yeah? And we've seen nothing outside of that Wolves game, first game of the season. Nothing. Oscar Bob, seen nothing. You've regressed hard, bro. Savio is arguably the most hated player I've seen the fan base get on the back of in a decade. Yeah? Every time this guy touches the ball, the fans are on him. How's he supposed to come back from that now? He's a victim of the £70 million bid that came in the summer. But still, once the fan base have wiped their hands with you, it's very, very difficult to come back from that. And we just know for a fact that next time he scores or assists, he's going to be giving it all the shushes to the fucking away fans again. Yeah, I was there at Huddersfield away. Guys scoring against bum opposition and giving it this to the City fans. What have you done since then, Savio, bro? Nothing, mate. Can't be shushing the fans at Huddersfield away and then drop a stinker in every game since then against decent opposition. That's not how it works around here, bro. Shush me against Liverpool. Shush me against Newcastle. Shush me against Aston Villa. Shush me against Leverkusen. No, you can't. Fuck me, man. I'm starting to cough again now. Yeah, big up everyone who's just jumped in. Sorry for my absence. I've just been explaining to everyone I've been ill, man, for 2 weeks. I've had a bad chest infection. I'm still fucking chested up with it now. It was actually my birthday yesterday as well. So I spent my birthday ill, yeah, and fuming and seething about the football that I've watched this weekend. But it has been too long. It's good to be back. Hopefully, I can bring a bit of consistency back to the channel and hopefully a bit of consistency back to the football team as well. Because standards, I've fell off a cliff since I've been offline. Yeah? Big up, Ben, my guy. Big up, man. But yeah, we're in a shithole. We're in a shithole. I was saying we're going to win the league and shit after that Liverpool game. That result has not aged well at all because they get panned off everyone every week. Yeah? We practically beat a fucking bottom 3 team that day against Liverpool. Big up, my guy. Appreciate it. 32 years young now, and I feel every second of it. I can't go 2 weeks without nearly dying, man. Big up, Luke, bro. That it meant something to me, the Liverpool game, yeah, because regardless of how shit they are, we still never seem to beat them. Similar to Spurs. Do you know what I mean? That they can be as shit as they always are, but then they still always beat us. So that Liverpool game did still mean something to me. The fact that we got over the hump against them. Daskell, big up for the super chat, my guy. Soon as a team presses us, we lose it all. Bro, this is what I've been saying, man. Just go back to like your half-decent football teams like Aston Villa and Newcastle, yeah? You go back to those games, you're playing against a team and a midfield who want to put it on you, who want to be physical, yeah? Who want to be aggressive, who want to press. And we crumble under the pressure. Yeah? There's not enough bite in that midfield. Yeah, I love Bernardo Silva to bits, yeah, and he's probably done a pretty good job this year compared to everyone else. But is that who you want to see go into battle against the likes of Joe Linton and Onana and Bruno G? He's got the shithousery and stuff like that, but is that the physical specimen you want going into battle against guys like this? Mad Hatter, bro. I've already touched on it. Yeah. Straight off the back of a Newcastle loss, a home game in the Champions League to pretty much guarantee us top 8 before we have to go to the Bernabeu. Yeah? To get back in the win column after a hard loss to Newcastle. Yeah? At home in front of our fans. What do? 10 changes. Absolute shit show, mate. I couldn't believe it. The disrespect, man. And now, we've got to play those last couple of fixtures under pressure, trying to get in the top 8. And we'll all be crying when we've got to play another fixture home and away. We should be trying to avoid that like the plague with the fixture run that we've got coming up. Why the fuck would you want to play 2 extra fixtures in the middle of a season when we're losing players to the AFCON? Yeah? We've still not got Rodri back fully fit. We're going to run Nico Gonzalez into the ground next because he's got to pretty much play every minute of every game whilst Rodri's out. Why the fuck would you want to play 2 extra fixtures in the middle of the season and throw away a game like that? Pathetic. I am so rattled from that Leverkusen game, man. I'm still so rattled by it. We threw it away before it even fucking started. That team was not good enough to win. I don't care what you say. People say they should have still done the job. The team's good enough. No. There's 10, 11, 12 players in this squad that aren't good enough to go and win a game like that in the Champions League. Yeah, and what you're resting them for anyway? For Leeds at home. Why? Fucking dumb, mate. It's dumb. Beyond dumb. And now we've got to go to the Bernabeu and kind of need a result. A place where we hate playing. Yeah, even though they've probably been shit this season. No doubt we're going to take an L there as well. And then we lose all the momentum that we carried into the international break with a win against Liverpool. We lost it all within 2 games of us being back. Yeah, against Newcastle and Leverkusen. And then look what happens at the weekend. We scrape by a fucking relegation fodder Leeds United at home. Yeah? A game where I was gearing us up to win 5 or 6 or 7-0. Yeah? I was speaking to the boys, how many Haaland's going to score today? How many points is he going to get me for my triple captain? Yeah, these are the conversations that we should be having about Leeds at home. And we scraped by him, man. Life or death against Leeds United. 6-7. Sling it, man. It's not good. And I don't think it's true. But we're putting stock now into the conversations about, can Manchester City win without Haaland? Yeah? Because when he's not been scoring, people, when he's not been performing, yeah, he's been poor the last few games. Let's call a spade a spade. Yeah? And what's happened? We've been shit. Yeah? So even though I don't think it's true, we're making it look fucking true to all the pundits that have been saying that for the past few months. Yeah, we're validating their opinions. We're validating their stupid as fuck opinions by playing the way that we've been playing. What do we do, though? Where do we go? We can't drop Haaland, can we? But the guy needs to step up, man. He was so poor against Leeds. I think he's sometimes the opposite of a flat track bully sometimes. I think he actually sees like fixtures like that as a bit of a day off. Do you know, where he thinks, oh, we can beat these without me really trying. And we were close to fucking throwing it in the mud again. Yeah? You've got to go out and be a killer, man. You do it for Norway. You'll go and score 5 past some fucking war-torn country. So why can't you go and do that to fucking Leeds United, who are dead? I'm not blaming Haaland, by the way, YK, mate. I'm a bit salty because of my triple captain, yeah? And I just expect a lot from him. Yeah? I expect a lot from the guy. He's our main man. I want him to try, man. And I don't think he tried his hardest against Leeds. I genuinely don't. And that's a bare minimum that I asked for. Effort. Just give me some fucking effort, man. But I think Reinders has shot himself in the foot after that performance again. Josko Guardiola, yeah? Josko, I love you, mate. Yeah? You was our best player by a mile last year. What has happened to you, my guy? What has happened, man? I think he needs a rest, you know. I don't know what happened, but I don't like resting the 2 centre-backs because I like the thought of them building a partnership and staying with each other, but he's been so poor recently. So poor. So rest him then if he's injured. This is what I'm saying. Why is he fucking playing if he's injured? I've been ill, Brian, mate. I had a chest infection for like 2 weeks, man. Coughing all night, every night, barely sleeping and shit. So I've only just come back today. It was my B-day yesterday. Big birthday celebrations. I've stayed off the booze all for 2 weeks now as well. We're on the road to recovery. I'm still not 100%, but we're back. I feel like City, man. Chugging over the line. Barely fucking scraping by. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Mad Hatter, mate. Something's fucking changed, hasn't it? Like, what are we fucking doing? I'm stumped. I'm stumped, man. Thank you, people. I appreciate it. He better not be ghosting against Fulham because I'm going, man. 9-hour round trip from Manchester tomorrow. We're setting off at midday, driving down with the boys for the game, driving back straight after. Listen, I'm not putting in a fucking 9-hour round trip yet to go and watch those guys put in a half-assed performance tomorrow. Yeah? Fulham aren't a good football team. They're pretty solid. They're decent defensively. But let's go and make a statement, man. Fuck me. Go and prove that we're capable of doing this again. Just think where we'd be right now. Like, so annoying. And Arsenal dropping points again yesterday. Like, there's so many times that we could have capitalised. Like, imagine we just got through that Newcastle game now. Like, where would be in comparison to fucking where we're at. We should be talking about a title race, but I can't, man. I can't bring myself to do it, especially after they beat like Bayern Munich. But again, even against 10-man Chelsea yesterday, that was an even game. That was an even game yesterday, even against 10-man Chelsea. This is what I need, Simo, mate. I need a comfortable victory. I need a no-stress victory. This is it. Haaland's been missing a few recently where he just needs to... There was one where he should have gone round Nick Pope, bum, and we would have been up straight away. Just poor decision-making in the final third. And then there was another one against Leverkusen after he'd come on where, again, he could have gone round the keeper, but he touched one good enough to take it round him and he ended up getting tackled. It's just not coming off for him at the moment, which is so frustrating. Because a couple of weeks ago, he'd be eating those chances up, man. Eating them up. Yeah, that's his bread and butter, running in behind like that. Should we do a team? Should we do a team for tomorrow? I don't know how much is going to change, really, but could do a team. This is what I mean, swag sick, man. We might have won at the weekend, but do you really think we're winning a title with a performance like that against Leeds? Line-up build of time, yeah? People down for it, yeah? You can all talk me through it then, people, yeah? We'll do one together. Let's see if I remember how to do this shit. It's been a while. I'm rusty, man. Yeah, we on? Look at that. Like riding a bike, man. Do you know what, Slicky? I want to talk about this guy as well. Yeah? Maybe I'm being overly harsh on someone else who's been great this year, but this guy's starting to piss me off, you know. Why is he crying all the time? Bro, you can't just come and flap at a ball, yeah, and look silly and then just start fucking bitching and crying to the referee straight away. Bro, do you know how weak that makes you look? Just get back in your net, man. Guy's got 4 yellow cards this year, all for dissent. Yeah? Stop fucking crying. Go back to cuddling Diaz when you've made a big save or after he's made a good tackle. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, big up Henners, lads. Bertie B with the dono. HBD. Thank you, bro. Is no one else pissed off at Donna, man? Is he after a Christmas break or something? This guy wants Boxing Day off so he can go and assess with the lads. He needs to stop fucking crying every game, you know. Over nothing. He'll get like flicked in the box and just start screaming at the referee. Needs to man up, man. Little pepper army arms. Still like him, obviously sick, man, but I wish he'd stop fucking crying. He just gets all the it just makes all the players' heads go as well. Like, just chill, bro. He's Italian, yeah, with all these, Mamma mia, what are you doing, referee? Fucking swinging your arms about. Get back in your net, son. Learn how to catch off a set piece, I beg. That's all I want from him. Learn how to catch off a set piece, man. Stop being a fucking drama queen. Right. Let's do it then, people. We'll go one by one. Keeper. Spam in the chat, yeah, as we go. Donnarumma, everyone, yeah. Premier League, innit? I mean, Pep decided to change it for a fucking Champions League home game, so you never know. But we've got to go Donna in it. This guy, man. Nunes, my toxic partner, who I love to bits, but was that a bozo the other day? Are we calling it a bozo? Listen, he's been good still, yeah. He's been good on the whole. But what was he doing dribbling back into his own fucking area the other day, man? Yeah? Do we stick with him? He has got an assist in him as well. We starting Nunes then, yeah? It was two bozos as well, Rep, you're right. It was. He got away with the first one, yeah? And had a chance to recover and he didn't take it, innit? Nunes or Cuzza, guys. Spam the chat, please. Come on. You said you wanted a lineup builder, so you've got to help me out. Nunes or Cuzza. What we saying? Or maybe we want Cuzza at centre-back, innit? Are we going Nunes right back? We've got a cousin over there. Bench Nunes, some people. Nunes. Oh, God, we're 50-50, man. Oh, no, people are coming in with the Nunes now. See, I'd be more tempted to give Guardiola a rest than Nunes, me. Do people not agree? So I'm going to stick with him because I feel like I want to give Guardiola a rest. I don't know about yous. It was close though. And Fulham as well, boys. They're not a good opposition. They're going to try and sit in, innit? So do you not want your attacking fullbacks against them? Try and put the game to bed. I agree with that, Ahmad Hatter, I think. I think a few people agree with me, to be fair. So should we go Cuz? Should we go Cuz straight in at right centre back then? Yeah? What are people saying? Like this? Is that what people are thinking and give Guardiola a rest? Got the recovery pace for the counter-attack. Fulham are quick up there, aren't they? They've got some speed up front, Fulham. That young lad's good, isn't he? What's he called now? That young striker that they've got. Is it King? He's decent and quick. Obviously got a Adama Traore who fucking sometimes loves to have a blinder against us as well. Bro, Cousinov can play, man. Underrated ball player. I'm telling you. Stones and Diaz together will be too slow, I think, personally. I'm happy with that. Cousinov, Diaz, give Guardiola a bit of a break. People have been saying that he's injured. There's defo something fucking up with him. I personally just think he's been played into the ground, innit? Yeah? So we'll give him a rest. O'Reilly left back. As always. Again, not some of his finest moments recently, but he's definitely the best man for the job, man, out there. Yeah, I've not. This might be harsh as well. I've still not been that impressed by Aït-Nouri, man, when he's played. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, he's been in and out of the team through injury as well. So I'm not holding too much against him. It is his first season. But he ain't blowing my socks off when he's on the pitch, man. And I still pray for O'Reilly to come back in the team every time I see him, which ain't a good sign, man. This is pretty self-explanatory, I'd imagine. Nico G, yeah. How attacking do we want to go, people? Yeah. No Tajani, quite a few people saying. Do we play Bernardo again? Does Bernardo play again? So that we can kind of full send the front four? I don't think you can go too attacking away from home, can you? So probably Bernardo, yeah. And then Foden. Yeah. And then a front three of, I'd imagine, Doku, Haaland. Are people wanting Cherky? Yeah, drifting in. I think if you want that, then I think it's pretty important that Núñez starts then, to be fair. I think we need this guy's creativity, man. Especially if we want to get Haaland back on the score sheet. Yeah? He's not been being fed enough recently. And I know I've questioned his work ethic as well. But we still need people who can find him. And Cherky's that man. Yeah? He can unlock a defence. You'd imagine Fulham are going to have 11 men behind the ball for 90% of the game. Yeah? We need this guy delivering the ball into the box, making those passes in behind. Yeah? Him and Foden can interchange a little bit. He can come inside. Foden can go on the outside a little bit. Doku can pick up these areas. They can kind of be interchangeable between themselves, which is what I like. I like these players, our attacking threats, our attacking talents, to have a free role. Yeah? Because it's so much harder for the defenders to deal with. So much harder for the defenders to pick up these guys when they're interchangeable and they're moving across the front three willy-nilly. But yeah, it's a must-win game tomorrow. Or you can just wave the fucking Premier League goodbye, man. Wave it goodbye. Tough fixture. Fulham are one of them, man. Like, they're pretty defensively sound. They like putting men behind the ball. Let's go and fucking beat them, man. Convincingly. Arsenal have got Brentford at home. Yeah? Easy 3 points for them. Let's be real. Brentford's biggest threats are Arsenal's biggest strengths. Long throw-ins, set pieces. Yeah, so they should deal with Brentford. Easy money. We cannot afford, for this to start getting towards double digits of a lead already. We're not going to be able to make up the difference, man. They don't lose enough games. Even though they might draw a couple, I just can't see them losing enough games because they don't concede enough goals. I don't rate them going forward that much at all, but when you're a team that concedes as little goals as Arsenal does, you're just not going to lose many games. That's just a fact. Tricky question, man. Let's ask the chat. Does anyone else want to see Marmoush come into this starting 11? Maybe for Cherky? Or would you keep it as is? Or maybe Marmoush for Doku? But do you really want to lose all your pace up front? What do people think? Keep Marmoush on the bench? Has he really warranted a start recently? Carlos says Marmoush for Doku. Yeah, that's true, Drip, to be fair, because you could technically bring Marmoush in for Silva and go Cherky and Foden, but you can't leave Nico G in there on his own, man, as a six on his own, as a single pivot. You're just begging to get hit on the counter attack. Then I don't know. It's a tough one, man, because Marmoush has got those numbers in him. He's capable of getting a goal. He's capable of getting an assist, but has he done enough to warrant a start, like when he's played? Again, he was somebody else who had an opportunity to go and grab it with both hands against Leverkusen midweek. Did he do enough to say that shirt's mine? Give me that shirt, Doku. Give me that shirt, Cherky. He didn't for me. Yeah, can't really rely on people like that to come into the team and make a difference. But I do agree that he does deserve a lot more game time for sure. Fucking hell, it's stressful, isn't it? I am so fucking dreading that journey down and back tomorrow if we don't win. I'm going to be at the peak of depression, man. If you think I've been stressed tonight, wait till you see me on the stream at the back end of this week, man. If I travel all the way to Fulham and back from Manchester and we don't get a win and I'm still ill. Like, come on, boys. Fucking step on the gas. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah? Well, Manchester City Football Club. Go and fucking batter someone. Is that too much to ask? What are people saying about this as well? I'm intrigued. Thanks, Dom, for putting it in. If this is an option in January, are people pulling the trigger or what? Are we saying yes to Semenyo? Listen, yeah, I've always kind of said, I'm not that arsed about it. Yeah? I'd rather try and go for a big dog in the summer. Yeah? But after watching fucking Savio and Bob, man, it's hard to say no to this Semenyo in January now. I'm telling you now, the more I watch those two guys, the more and more I open to the thought of maybe going for Semenyo in January. It's got a release clause. Big physical specimen. Scores goals off both feet. Yeah, can play left, can play right. But is he just a flash in the pan? Is he just another purple patch player? Do you know what I mean? Do people want to see? Do people want to see Semenyo come into the club? What are we saying? Let's get some yes or no's. Yes or no to Semenyo in January. Let's see what the consensus of people are saying. At the moment, Semenyo seems better than what we've got currently. That's the thing, man. But am I being rash in making that decision? Yes, from Vos. Nathaniel. Semenyo as an inside forward solves our goal scoring issue, but it could end up like a Marmoush. True, man. Look at Marmoush's numbers before he came to the club. Yeah, and it's not quite worked out for him as of yet, has it? It's true. Yes, from Ryan. A lot of people don't think he's that guy, man. But he's better than what we've got in it. That's the problem. It's so hard to say no to him when we've got fucking Bob and Savio as our second options. At the moment, I'm open to it, mate. Until fucking Bob and Savio do just one thing, yeah? Just do one thing to change my mind, one of you two, yeah? Savio and Bob, I'm talking directly to you two now. Please do one thing to change my mind. That's not a lot to ask for, yeah? Give me one goal. Give me one bit of magic. Just anything. Preferably in a big game, please, boys. But just give me anything before January. Or, if it was up to me, you're goners, bro. desperate times sometimes call for desperate measures, unfortunately. And if you can't do one fucking thing in the next month, then adios, amigos. Some of these men are getting new contracts when we've still got Rodris and stuff on the table. It's fucking wild, mate. Right. I think that's time, people. The voice has already started to go a little bit. I've got a big long day tomorrow traveling to London for the Fulham game. I'll see if I can get some content for you. I'll give you updates of the trip on my Twitter. See if we can get some videos of the away end as well. Big up to everyone. Thank you so much for jumping back on. I know I've been inconsistent recently. Like I've said, I've been ill, but we're back now. Hopefully Pep is watching stream. Like I've said, there's no coincidence that since I fell off, the football teams fell off. So we're back now. We're consistent again. I'll be uploading before the weekend with a Fulham review, and looking towards the Sunderland fixture on Saturday as well. If you've not already, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. We're still chasing that 2K, man. I kind of wanted it by Christmas, but it's my own fault for being off for 2 weeks ill. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get there by summer, maybe. What do you think? Yeah? Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your gran. The usual business. And let's pray for a big performance tomorrow. Yeah? Fucking come on, City. Don't make this trip worthless. Let's get back on the horse. Up Arsenal's arse. At least put them under a little bit of pressure. Because that's usually when they crumble, man. If they go into February, March, and they're like 12, 15 points clear, then wave it goodbye. But if we can stay in that kind of 3 to 8 point range, they'll flop it, man. I'm telling you. Keep the pressure on. And it starts with a win tomorrow. Let's get 2 wins back to back again, man. Need to start building this momentum up after we absolutely fucked it after the international break. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. Big up to you all. Big up to the people who sent the super chats. Big up to the members of the channel. If you want to become a member yourself, check out the options underneath the stream. And I'll catch you the back end of this week. Maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I'll talk about my Fulham trip. And hopefully we'll be having positive conversations. Hopefully I'm feeling a little bit better then as well. But yeah, big up. Enough love to everyone for supporting as always. And I will catch you soon. See you in a bit, people. Bye-bye. Up the City.